Show you today how you can find some really great resources to help you in the inviting process to either a challenge group or to the coaching opportunity. Now, again, we have tons of team calls in our files, and you can always search through those. We have a role-playing group that you can always check with that, and you can act out things, and you can talk to your Success Club partner too. But there's a bunch of resources right on the Team Beachbody website. So when you log into your coach online office, I want you to go to news and training. So I've already upped my news and training. Now, if you've never gone through the training and say right now you're an Emerald, I suggest that you go through everything. You get to the getting started and you go through that. I'm going to start right now with the coach one. And the coach one's going to have a ton of information for you. So when you go to coach, and then you click on the Learn More, a new window will pop up. And on that, it will have a to-do list of different things that you need to do. And you'll, do you connect with people you already know on social media? Do you sell at least 3 challenge packs a month? Do you drink Shakeology and work out every day? Do you invest 10 minutes in personal development? And have you listened to the team wake-up calls? Do you go to our team calls? And are you active in those team calls? Because if you're somebody who's trying to get to diamond rank or 1-star or 2-star, if you're not present for a team call, then why do you expect your coaches to be present? And why do you expect them to want to work so hard if you're not doing it too? So you really need to be on those team calls, even if you're exhausted. I think the only time I've missed a call was when I was sick, and that was it. Otherwise, I'm on. And if I don't want someone to see me, because I know there's some can be that fear of someone looking at you when you really feel crappy, then all you have to do is put your thumb or take a little piece of tape and tape over your webcam on your computer. You can still see everything, they just can't see you. So if it's the fact of you don't want to be seen because you feel really cruddy, just do that. But at least your name is on there and your coaches will see that you're participating and that you're active, and it will make a big difference because people don't do just what they're told to. They want to see you acting on it, and they're going to copy you. So now we're going to go into where it says Review Coach Training. And when you click on that, it has a PD, all these PDs, anything in blue you can click on, and they're going to show you do's and don'ts. For example, how to build relationships. There's a PD for that. There's a memory jogger. What does it look like? So how to build relationships, I click on that, and then a brand new PD will talk about inviting to be your friend, and what does forming mean, how you talk about family, occupation, recreation, and then how to use a beach, and then your message. What will your message say? What will it sound like? What will it look like? And then there's a 5-step inviting process, and then you can click on that. So when you go to the training, it also has a video on what the 5-step invitation process is, a PD of how to overcome objections, and then challenge group guides, how to learn. And there's lots of different resources in that, and that was under the coach link under news and training. The other one I want to show you is the training library on the left-hand side. If you click on training library on your left-hand side, you are going to find a ton of resources. But what I liked the best on this whole thing was, we're going to keep going, the follow-up, getting started. Follow-up is very good too. There's videos on it. But I think the one that's really going to help a lot of you right now is the inviting section, because it seems like you are doing your workouts, you are posting your pictures. I've been a fly on many of your challenge groups, and you're posting really great. And it's more about inviting in different ways that you can invite. And that's really more sharing too. But there's a whole bunch of videos right here, and I love the role-playing ones. And if you go to the role-playing ones and you click on it, I'll just give you a little sneak peek of one, it's going to have an interaction between 2 coaches. So,
hey, this is Tommy Migrant.
watch
I'm
for a
here
second.
today with my amazing and beautiful friend Sandy Buadana. So today what we want to do is just role play a situation for you that many of you would find yourself in, and exactly what to do when somebody replies to like an open Facebook post that you've made, or to your invitation to join your group. So let's just say that Sandy here is one of my Facebook friends. So for the last month or two, she's been seeing me post all about T25. I'm doing T25. I'm running T25 challenge groups. I'm loving T25 because of the 25 minutes a day and all of that stuff. And so many of my challengers, I've been sharing the success stories from T25. And so let's say that Sandy then is somebody that reaches out to me on Facebook and says, hey, tell me more about this T25 stuff and the Beachbody stuff. I'm a little bit interested in your challenge. So let's just go ahead and role play that situation. Sound good?
Sure does.
Awesome.
Hey, I saw that you're doing a challenge group. Tell me a little bit more. I'm really interested.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I'm not quite sure why you're interested. Why don't I ask you a few questions and we can go from there? Sound good?
Sure.
Great. So Sandy, are you already doing any kind of fitness program or plan?
You know what? I was going to a gym, but it really wasn't
Okay.
working out for me, so I'm not doing very much.
Okay. Tell me a little bit more about that. Why was that not working out for you?
I just didn't like the workouts that I saw there, and I'm not really good at doing stuff all by myself. I need support.
Okay. I can understand that. Sandy, have you ever done a Beachbody program before, like Insanity or P90X?
I tried something a few years ago. I didn't really make it all the way to the finish line, but
Okay.
tried it.
Okay.
Okay, and the why I played that for you just a little bit is you're going to see that he's actually asking a ton of questions, and that kind of role playing I think is really going to help a lot of you with what do you say, how do you say it. Now, a lot of the things that he's doing and a lot of things that he's saying are scenarios that also take place in the Eric Rose book, GoPro. So if you haven't purchased that book, GoPro, I strongly suggest you do. I actually have it on Audible, and I love it because when I go for walks, I play it over and over and over again, and I still listen to it because it just refreshes my mind of what to say, because sometimes we do forget, or sometimes the conversations shift because it's with a good friend. But this really helps us when it's somebody who maybe we know a little bit, or how to get things started, just how to talk. So watch these videos. Again, where are they? They're in the training library. So I went into news and training. I went to the left-hand side under training. Okay, now this is going to look different. So let me actually bump back a window so you can see what it looks like in your view, because I think it's really important that you see, okay, here we go. So you're going to go to on news and training, you go all the way down to training library. When you get to training library, it talks about your business tracker. You can print it out. It talks about challenge groups. It talks about challenge packs. It talks about its Coach Basics program. It talks about its compensation. It talks about your Emerald to Diamond program. Your Emerald rank, you should really try to reach that in a week. If you aren't reaching in a week or two, then you really need to go through and redo your training to figure out what is it that's happening that you're not reaching that. And most of it deals with you're not inviting or posting on your personal wall or showing your enthusiasm for things. And then finding and attracting customers, how to do this, okay? How do you do this? How to find more people, how to create your brand. If you want to do a fit club, many of you have thought about asking your different churches or schools or VFW posts if you could do a workout there and have people come. Well, this will tell you how to do that. How do you do a follow-up? How do you follow up with people? What do you say? What do you do? What are the questions? And it talks about all these different follow-ups. Getting started right for brand new coaches. These are the main key things you have to do. If you haven't clicked on those and done them, you need to do it. Have you set your goals? And again, here's that big chunk of the inviting where there's role playing, what to say to different types, how to get to know your prospect, your person, how to do a health assessment questions. This is about leads that you get once you are an Emerald coach. You have Shakeology on Home Direct. You can get free leads from the company, so you never want to drop that rank because you're going to lose your leads. And these are free people for you. Companies don't have to do that. Leadership training, there's a whole bunch of training on growing. Remember, once you have two coaches, Shakeology Home Direct, you are an Emerald coach, and it's a coach on each side of your business center, your two business sides, and then that makes you open a business center, and then you can go for more leadership training. What is our national wake-up call? Onboarding new coaches, things to go through your new coaches, to go with you, product training, rank advancement, recruiting coaches. How do you recruit coaches? Right there. Shakeology. How do you talk about Shakeology? Social media, Success Club, and Summit. It keeps going. Super Saturday, Team Beachbody Club, and Team Beachbody Cup. So again, that's under Training Library. I strongly suggest you do those things. And then when you have questions on anything, just, if it's a PDF, print it out and then send your coach or me a question if I'm your coach, and then we can work it out and help you. All right, bye everybody.